Start.
Good morning to all. I invite our HOD Dr. S. Vijayalakshmi to give welcome address. I am deeply honored to welcome you all on this great occasion. I know your presence in this PhD YOC will fill the ambience with splendor, and it will turn out to be a memorable day to cherish forever. On behalf of the Department of Economics, I welcome our beloved Principal in Charge, Dr. A. Murthy sir, who always extends his support and help in achieving our height. I welcome the external examiner, Dr. A. Munian, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Economics, Presidency College, Chennai. Welcome, sir. Let me welcome the participants of our college and from other colleges. We are indeed grateful for your gracious presence. I welcome our colleagues who take constant efforts for the development and learning of the students. I welcome our dear students. It is the day for motivating PG students and research scholars. And small daily improvements over time lead to stunning results. Dr. S. Parvadam is continuously taking an effort to produce PhDs, and Mr. A. Ganesan is the second research scholar to her. She is adding a name and fame to the department. Congratulations, ma'am. Finally, I wish Mr. A. Ganesan all the very best. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you. Once again, I welcome one and all. Thank you. The principal, Murthy sir, to deliver address.
For bringing novel like producing another doctor, right? And I have to Dr. Vijayalakshmi, Department of Economics, for making the grand success. And I take this opportunity to welcome and express thanks to our own man, Dr. Muni, and I congratulate all the department staff of the economic department and I wish Mr. Ganesan, the result all the best.
Introduction about the examiner. It gives me great pleasure to introduce external examiner, Professor, Presidency College, Chennai. He did his higher studies, UG and PG and PhD in Madras University, and entering into teaching service in 1996, thus having a very rich experience 24 years in teaching. His first appointment was in Government Arts College, Tiruvarur in 1996 and settled in Presidency College, Chennai, acting as 6 at UG and PG level. Syllabus chairperson, director of SC/ST OBC, arranged for educational training programs, MPhil, PhD, and so on.
I am very proud for acting as an external examiner to my research candidate, A. Ganesh. This is my second research candidate who is going to award degree. His research topic is travel and extension pattern of municipal corporation in Tamil Nadu. Now,
Hey.
Hello, can I start including external is a guide and okay, good morning one and all. Very good morning to one and all. So I am Dr. A. Mudian, head of the department. So I am very happy to conduct the Vivox examination of Mr. A. Ganesan. So first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Parvadam to include my name for the valuation of PhD thesis Tiruvallur University. And also I thank the Tiruvallur University authority to select my name to conduct the Vivox examination of Mr. A. Ganesan. And I thank my friend Dr. Murthy, principal in charge, to give the welcome address in the Vivox examination. And my colleagues, the various the August audience who are attending, bringing the Vivox examination, especially Dr. Karnamurthy, Dr. Yoganandam, and Dilip Anand, and my friends. So the number of the participation who are attending the Vivox examination, really happy to conduct the Vivox examination. And actually, I am closely connected with Arinjaranna Government Hospital at Cheyar. I was working during the 1997. So I very much closely connected with the department. So I am happy. In meantime, the PhD Vivox examination, which contains 3 parts. The part 1A, the candidate is going to defend his thesis. What are the findings? He is going to defend his thesis. And second part, the Vivox examination is open for August audience. So those who are having any query, doubt, questions within the framework of the PhD thesis. And third part is my part. So I will concentrate all the 3 reports, the internal examiner, external examiner, and the guide, and my own observation. And finally come to conclusion the Vivox examination of Mr. A. Ganesan. First of all, I want to say the topic, it is a very interesting topic, the morning topic, because I think that the topic highlights the revenue gap. The revenue gap generally understand the terms of difference between own resources and the municipalities and their revenue expenditure. But since our task is to determine the future financial needs of municipality, it needs to arrive such a revenue gap, which represents the difference between expenditure needs and income raising capacity of municipalities. So the revenue raising capacity may be defined as the amount of money of a municipality can raise and given the tax burden on consumer. And expenditure is a need amount which a local body must spend to provide municipal services to given the quality service to the people. So after that, the performance of municipalities in the discharges the various functions which the resources are spent and extend freedom to spend the current priority. So in the research topic, I think highlight the level of expenditure is an indication the level of service rendered, even though there may not be existing strict correspondence between the municipalities. So as a result of the rapid growth of population, as a result of low investment, the urban developments have created serious deficiency in the available basic amenities, especially cities, large cities, take for example, Vellore city, Vellore Municipal Corporation. In this situation, the topic is very relevant to know especially the upcoming research scholar, how they fill up the gap between income and expenditure. So with this, my comments, first I would like to invite the candidate to present his thesis and in a brief manner within the 20 minutes. Today, 20 minutes. So the proceeding over to the research scholar A. Ganeshan. Okay, thank you. Okay.
My PhD title of thesis, Revenue and Expenditure Pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation in Tamil Nadu. Now, first chapter. First one, a municipal corporation is usually an urban administrative division having corporative status and powers of self-government or jurisdiction. The term municipalities are also used to mean the governing body of municipal corporation. The concepts of governmental structures and organization in the formative dichotomy has resulted from the temporary administrative system that responsibilities, activities, and functions of and in turn, public policy is determined and implemented by this organization. Political science is the study of the structure and the institution that are equally significant among the local bodies or local self-government. The primary objectives of local self-government make public policy with the essence of democracy with the development for the promotion of the best to the people. Mahanagar Palika, Mahanagar Nigam or Nagar Nigam or Nagara Sabha is a local government in India that administrates urban area. The growing cities of India require a local governing body that can work for providing necessary community service like healthcare, educational institute, housing, transport, etc. by collecting property tax and a fixed grant from the state government. The area administered by a municipal corporation is known as a municipal area. Each municipal area is divided into territorial constituents known as wards. A municipal corporation is made up of a ward committee. Each ward has one seat in the ward committee. Members are elected to the ward committee from the adult franchise for these members are known as councillor or corporator. The population of the city determines the number of wards in a municipal area. Next one, the third administration of South Indian Tamil Nadu. It is a system of government from level frontier. Next, Chennai Corporation in the oldest outside dated back to the period wherein the village administration was taken care by a village assembly known as Sabai in every village. Further, each village was divided into several wards known as mandlases. This is evident from the epigraph inscription for Vaikundama temple near Uttaramerur. They used the particle system of election Kodavalayam to elect the representative to the assembly. Next, local bodies in Tamil Nadu, there are two types. First one, urban local bodies. Second, rural bodies. First one, the act as a pioneer administration. According to 2000 census in Tamil Nadu, about class category. City municipal corporation. Larger cities of Tamil Nadu are governed by city municipal corporation. Tamil Nadu has 12 municipal corporation. Second one, municipalities. Municipalities fall next to the city corporation. There are 152 municipalities in Tamil Nadu. Balajapet municipality was started in 1866. It was first municipality in Tamil Nadu. Third one, town panchayat. The town panchayat is a body of government for areas in transition from rural to urban. The Tamil Nadu has 561 town panchayat. Next one, rural local bodies. Rural local bodies panchayat institutional state. There are system as follows. First one, village panchayat. Second one, panchayat union. Last one, district panchayat in the state. Next, list of municipal corporation Tamil Nadu. Corporation of Tamil Nadu now Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, Tiruchirappalli, Salem, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, Tirupur, Erode, Velur, Tanjavur, and Dindigul. The Velur Municipal Corporation's year of formation in 2008, year of upgrading to the city corporation in 2009. Administrative zone is 4, number of wards in 6. The first step of income of the government through all sources is known as public revenue. It includes income, price of the survey, supply public enterprise, revenue from administrative activities such as funds, etc. to as public revenue. Public receipt equal public revenue plus income. The sources of public revenue, namely tax revenue and non-tax revenue. Second statement, public expenditure. Public expenditure is expenditure incurred by public authorities, central, state, and local government, either for the satisfaction of collective needs of the citizen or for promoting their economic and social welfare. The government spend money for a variety of reasons, including public goods, roads, goods such as hospital and school, and welfare payment and benefit, including unemployment and disability benefit. Next, statement of the problem. There is a fundamental change of revenue and expenditure pattern of Velur Municipal Corporation from the traditional way to modern ways, as in the late 1990s. This change has shown the way for a new range of states, the evaluation and management to provide the needs and satisfaction of municipal corporation. There are so many factors that influence the revenue and expenditure decision. The municipal corporation has to progress forward from their iconic role. There is every possibility that decision expenditure plan with their surplus money may be different, depending on the parameter of the instrument, the degree of risk-taking capabilities. The increase in the public sector size is a consequence of an increase in the income, provide that income elasticity of demand for public goods is more excellent than unity. Instead of here, the study wants to know the expenditure and revenue relationship in the Velur Municipal Corporation. Next, local government bodies are expected not to pay civic needs like water supply, sanitation, roads and street, etc. Portable drinking water, beverage, underground drainage, and the adoption of modern method of refuse collection and disposal, etc. In huge demand outlet for beyond the existing resource of Vellore Municipal Corporation. So, it is necessary to study the problem of municipal corporation. The municipal corporation witnesses volatility due to the entry and unexpected extra revenue and expenditure pattern. The background of the study is motivated to study the structure and functions of Vellore Municipal Corporation and the evaluation of managerial composition. Further, the study helped to analyze the revenue and expenditure pattern which influence the decision-making process Vellore Municipal Corporation, Tamil Nadu. Objectives of the study. The present study focuses on revenue and expenditure pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 2000. To the structure and function of Vellore Corporation. Second one, to hit the revenue. Third, to analyze the performance of tax revenue and non-tax revenue of Vellore Municipal Corporation. Fourth one, to analyze the expenditure pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation. Fifth one, to probe into exchange relationship between total revenue and total expenditure of Vellore Municipal Corporation. And the last one, to summary and study the follows. First, there exists positive relationship between the composition of revenue and expenditure in and the last one, there is a next, the scope of study. This is a case study of revenue and expenditure of Vellore Municipal Corporation, Tamil Nadu. The scope is limited to the revenue and expenditure management of 4 zone, Vellore Fort, Chatwachari.
நம்ம இருக்கும்போது ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி வச்சோம் அங்க போட்டோம்னு சொல்லிட்டு
So the people, one second, sir. The people who are speaking at the background of the research scholar, so please be quiet for a while.
To witness its steady growth in
Okay, continue.
yes, sir.
Continue.
Okay, this period had witnessed steady growth in corporation in the state of Nadu. An insight into will actually help understand the effectiveness in the village in revenue and management. Thus, the presents a new dimension to the existing of knowledge, useful practical purpose. Next, third of the study is based on revenue and expenditure pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation. The study is both analytical and descriptive. From the annual account, yearly book, periodical and news special record of Vellore Municipal Corporation. They are also used and personal discussion have also been held with the officials, councillor, the commissioner, and chairman of Municipal Corporation. Sampling design. This research is based on secondary data which were collected from Melbourne. The data collected from both sources is scrutinized, edited, and tabulated. The data were analyzed using the statistical package for social science (SPSS). The following statistical tools are like measure of center tendency, dispersion, percentage analysis, percent change or growth rate, ordinary least square method, and standard deviation techniques. Next, limitation of the study. The scope of this present study is limited to the performance of Vellore Municipal Corporation, Tamil Nadu. Vellore Municipal Corporation was constituted in 1920. The present study concerns the finance of Vellore Municipal Corporation during the period 2005 to 2015-16. The generalization made to apply the corporation situated in backward region like Vellore region of Tamil Nadu. Nevertheless, it is hoped that the study will give an idea of the trends of revenue and expenditure of Vellore Municipal Corporation and leads to identify for further action. Chapter scheme. The study consists of 7 chapters. Chapter 1, introduction. Chapter 2 deals with review of literature. Chapter 3 deals with the silent features of Vellore district and Chapter 4 deals with zones, performance of revenue and expenditure in Vellore Municipal Corporation. Chapter 5 deals with revenue pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation. Chapter 6 deals with expenditure pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation. Last chapter deals with summary of findings, suggestions, and conclusions go for further research. Data analysis and interpretation. First analysis. Total tax revenue of Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 6 to 2015 scheme. The tax revenue include from and other tax. The analysis period 2014-15 100 lakhs tax, 23.61 lakhs entertainment tax, 113.45 lakhs surcharge and stamp duty, 183 other 609 total revenue of Vellore Municipal Corporation. The share property tax to total tax revenue formed to be higher than that other tax. A large amount of total revenue comes from property tax in Vellore Municipal Corporation. Total non-tax revenue of Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 6 to 2015 scheme. The non-tax revenue include water charges, fees and donation, grants and other receipts. The analysis period 2015 scheme 125.11 lakhs water charges, 149.15 lakhs fees and donation, 1,126.56 grants and other receipts, 1,557.8 lakhs total tax revenue Vellore Municipal Corporation. Regarding tax Vellore Municipal Corporation, more 80% revenue comes from grants and other receipts. Only 20% revenue raised from charges. Third, total revenue in Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 2015 scheme. 5 to 6 to 506 lakhs to other ones. While the least revenue received from period 2009 to 10, 302.52 lakhs in Vellore Municipal Corporation. Fourth one analysis. The allocation of total expenditure to 4 zones in Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 6 to 2015. The Shenbakum received less attention by 212.45 lakhs in 2008 to 9, and the analysis period 2015 scheme 558.91 lakhs in highest revenue comes from Vellore Fort in Municipal Corporation. Fifth one, year-wise revenue and expenditure in Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2000 to 2016. The proportional status of revenue and expenditure in Vellore Municipal, a positive relationship between the 6-1. Expenditure of growth rate in Vellore Municipal Corporation from 2005 to 2015. The growth in Vellore Municipal Corporation. Revenues performance 2008 to 9, 32.94%. 2012 to 30.80%. 2013-14 percent in Vellore Municipal Corporation. 6 Vellore Municipal Corporation from percent in 2015-16 is 25.06% in Vellore Municipal Corporation. And next, Tamil Nadu, namely Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, Tiruchirappalli, Salem, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, Tirupur, Erode, Vellore, Tanjavur, and Dindigul. The Vellore City Municipal Corporation was constituted as early as 1886. And Town Improvement Act 1865, and it has been upgraded as corporation from 1/8/2008. Vellore Municipal Corporation is divided into 4 zones: Tirupur, Chatvachari, Katpadi, and Shenbakum. Vellore Municipal Corporation consists of 60 wards separated over 4 zones. Each zone has 15. The total revenue expenditure of Vellore Fort has grown up steadily from 2005 to 6 to 2015 scheme. More than 95% of revenue has been spent on infrastructure development. Next, contribution of total revenue to Vellore Municipal Corporation. Contribution of total revenue of Vellore Fort to Vellore Municipal Corporation stood at 27%. Contribution of total revenue of Chatvachari Zone to Vellore Municipal Corporation stood at 25%. Contribution of total revenue of Katpadi Zone to Vellore Municipal Corporation is around 25%. Contribution of total revenue of Shenbakum Zone to Vellore Municipal Corporation is an average 23%. Hence, the highest share of revenue comes from Vellore Fort Zone to Vellore Municipal Corporation in every year. Next, sources of income. The total revenue of Vellore Municipal Corporation constitutes tax revenue and non-tax revenue. 27.45% of total revenue comes from tax revenue. 72.55% of total revenue comes from non-tax revenue. Tax revenue comes from property tax, back and land tax, advertisement tax, animal tax, tax on carriage cards, entertainment tax, surcharge and stamp duty, and other tax. The non-tax revenue are water charges, fees, rent, license, donation, and other receipt, non-planned grants, planned grants, and other grants. Next, types of expenditure. Expenditure and capital expenditure. On an average, current expenditure stood at 63.73 lakhs and the capital expenditure stood at 36.27 lakhs. Current expenditure include expenditure on administration, education, roads and building, public health, remunerated enterprise, lighting, water supply and drainage, town planning, maintenance expense, and sanitation. Capital expenditure include construction of roads and building, provision of public health care, loan repayment, connection of water supply, etc. So, collection of food are not data efficient. To overcome this, it suggests that computation should be introduced fully. Further, collection center should be opened in the concerned ward for efficient collection of tax. Second one, BMC is facing the problem of severe revenue loss, and it is due to improper assessment of tax and by under-assess and unassessed delay in serving demand notice. It is due to manual collection of tax by the bill collector. Third one, to increase the revenue of corporation, assessment should be rationalized, and a random check by senior officer or held committee should be organized. Even based on the demand for an assessment available in computers, the bank can receive tax payment. Fourth one, for various reasons, nearly 70% people of the municipality has not been paying house tax properly, which resulted in a massive loss of revenue to municipality. Fifth one, municipal authority should stick on tax amount to be paid, at what date, all of the details, etc. Voluntary tax assessment based on unit area method, depending on the manner of usage, built up area, year period of construction, the range of municipal service available, may be introduced in a large number of municipalities. This will reduce corruption and enhance municipal revenue to urban local bodies. 6. Almost 12,000 unauthorized tap connections exploited in place to illegal enjoyment of water. 7. In order to control the maintenance expenditure, government maximum single consumption of petrol of the vehicle for maintenance expenditure. 8.1. Transfer of certain funds to ward committee to undertake maintenance and repair work in the area. Decentralization function. 9.1. Due to resource manual of road collection in distribution Yes. So in order to overcome this problem, last one. Lack of proper management is one of the impediment to growth. The machinery should be done properly and effectively to increase the revenue of corporation. Next conclusion. The researcher has concluded study that revenue and expenditure pattern of Vellore Municipal Corporation has shown a positive trend. Both the tax and non-tax revenue have increased, reflected in the corporation. Provision of public utility service is better in Vellore Corporation. To attain the status of corporation, Vellore has moved in path of progress steadily. Scope for research. The research has carried out based on secondary data of EMC performance of revenue and expenditure pattern in transparent manner. In future research are essential to study. It will be an excellent scope for future research for improving VM service. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I proceed? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can I proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Keep it silent. When I ask you something about, you can reply. Okay. Thank you, Ganeshan. You have given a
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
informative.
Thank you, sir.
You have given an informative.
Yes, sir. Thanks a
picture
lot.
on income and expenditure pattern, and nice presentation. But due to some of technical problems, so now the Viva examination is open for audience. So generally the public finance is a broad area. So we don't want to go all the areas. So I request all the participants, so you can raise the questions, observations within the framework of thesis, because the public finance is a wonderful topic. We don't want to elaborate. So I request audience one by one. First, you can raise your hand. Suppose if you have any questions and queries, you can raise your hands with the help of the technical assistants. So you can give the consent to raise question one by one. I ask the research scholar, you note down the question first of all, one by one. Due to technical problems, so you can write one by one all
Yes,
the
sir.
questions. After that, you can say, explain your thesis and your own ideas to the audience. So now the open for
Okay,
the forum, the excellent August audience. So I invite the observation, the questions. The candidate defended his thesis just now. So I welcome the audience. Observation.
Okay, sir.
Slide இது பண்ணிடுவா. Remove the presentation and show the audience. Okay.
Audience, I've just unmuted you. I've just given you an option to unmute yourself. So please raise your hand and unmute yourself, and then you can ask any questions.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dr. M. Thirunakar from Muthuram Government Arts College. Mr. Ganesan, sir, very nice presentation of your topic. I have two questions. Why you are choosing in Vellore Corporation, particularly this topic? Second thing, what you have during the period of research, growth in Vellore Corporation? Thank you, sir.
Okay, Thirunakar sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Reply the question and we go for another audience. Reply to the questions and then we go.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm Janardhanan from Vellore.
Okay.
So, first of all, I want one question about this research scholar. Hello.
Okay, proceed.
Okay, sir. I am from Vellore. So first of all, I congratulate the researcher. He did the work for Vellore Corporation, Municipal Corporation. First, my question is why you topic this? Why you selected this topic?
Okay, no done, and go for another audience.
Hello.
Okay. So just wait, sir. One by one, he can explain after all the audience will raise the question. After that, he will explain. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And due to technical problem, that's all. Okay, sir. Wait. He will respond to your question definitely. The next audience.
Hello.
Okay. Say your name.
My name is Janardhanan.
Sir, wait, sir. Wait. After all the audience will raise the question. After that, he will respond to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Go for another audience. Any queries, observations? Dr. Karunamurthy, Dr. Yoganathan, Dr. Mani, M. Mani, my candidates. So many excellent professors are linked.
Okay, after this, okay.
Hello, Yoganandam. Not audible.
Hello.
Not audible.
Hello.
Reduce your sound, sir. Mic sound. Reduce your mic sound and then speak.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Good evening,
Okay.
sir.
Good afternoon. Okay.
Hello.
Tell me your observation. Blessing the candidate.
Good afternoon, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon.
My heartiest congratulations to both guide and supervisor for choosing a dynamic title for the research work in public finance. For that, presentation is systematic in nature with lucid language and easy understanding. For the purpose, my special thanks to the candidate.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Yoganandam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Next person.
Respected external examiner and Dr. A. Munian, sir.
Okay.
I am Dr. G. Karunamurthy, Associate Professor of Economics, Pachibas College, Chennai 30, sir. First of all, I would like to thank Reverend Principal of Aranjarana Government Arts College here. I am very much proud of to say in this college name because of that's my mother college. And then respected external examiner and my brother and HOD of Economics Presidency College. Then my hard worker as well as properly guided the candidate, super candidate. She is Dr. Parvada Madam. Then more obedient and hard work, Mr. Ganesan, research scholar, and the professors of my mother college and other professors of various colleges and research scholars and my dear students, each and everyone, good afternoon to all. Actually, research scholar has presented in a very good manner as well as systematic manner. Research methodology is properly used in his research work. Then first of all, I would like to thank to accept as a candidate research scholar. Then my observation The topic is very precious and hot topic for current situation because of expenditure and income is a very, very important thing at present scenario. And also he has selected 2005 to 2016, I think that period. But the candidate to furtherly to try it up to reveal from 17 to 20 also. So congrats to my research scholar and others. Very soon, with the guidance of supervisor and external examiner, and to collect the various review of literatures, then corrected some of the mistakes is common in the research work will come. But you will correct it very soon. All the best. Very soon we'll publish this work as a book manner. It is my observation, very good study. Properly revealed, properly presented, properly analyzed. One more kindly my request to the candidate as well as the supervisor, why not, it is my observation, just to clarify. Don't clarify it to me, you correct it. Why not to collect the primary data? The primary data with the more supportive for one thesis work than secondary data. So that you will try it up, you will get the primary data, then correct it to publish the thesis. It's my observation. இறுதியாக மிக ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. என்னுடைய கல்லூரியினுடைய வைவா வந்து ஆன்லைன் நடக்கிறது. அதுவும் இல்லாம நம்முடைய எக்ஸ்டர்னல் எக்ஸாமர் மிக நெருங்கிய தொடர்புடையவர் நம்முடைய அறிஞர் அண்ணா அரசினர் கலைக்கல்லூரியுடன். எனவே இந்த கல்லூரியில நான் அவருடைய ஒர்க்கு, அவருடைய பிரசன்டேஷனை கடந்துக்கிறதுக்கு அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய மனமார்ந்த நன்றியை கூறி வாய்ப்புக்கு மிக தலைவணங்கி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, Dr. G. Karnamurthy. Gave a wonderful appreciation and explanation. Okay, thank you. And the next audience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Next audience, if you have any queries, raise your hand, and otherwise we will respond to candidate.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, I am Dr. M. Dilip Anand, sir.
Okay, Dilip, welcome.
So first of all, I congratulate candidate and external examiner also, sir. This is my head. This is my observation and clarification, sir.
Okay.
Ganesan, this research is weightage is more weightage only for primary data. Is a weightage for thesis. But why can you choose only for secondary data? What is the reason?
Okay. He will respond definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dilip Anand. Next person, if audience. Rosit Dinesh. Okay. Now go for responses. The responses of the research scholar. The question which is raised by the August audience. Mr. Ganesan, he will answer all the questions. Okay? Ganesan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He will answer all the questions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That question has been arranged by the audience. Okay.
Sir, one first question, sir. Why you select star?
Okay. Tell me. What is the
same question?
What's the reason? Tell me.
Reason on that. Yes, sir. I very much interested in public finance in this, sir. So I wanted to know the revenue and expenditure of local jurisdiction. When I was started in my research work in Vellore district, sir, was newly upgraded as corporation in 2008, sir. And this is my own district, sir.
So
then second one question, sir.
Okay.
How do you growth of? Oh yes. At presently, Vellore Municipal Corporation at 29.4% in infrastructure development is very well additional facility development, roads, road facility, street light, sanitation, and other facilities, growth of corporation, sir. After corporation is 2008, after well developed in corporation in Vellore, sir. Next, why choose your secondary data, sir? My study is purely dependent.
Tell me, explain. So, Ganesan? Hello.
And
okay. So I think you have responded all the questions which has been raised with August audience.
Yes,
Right? Okay. So now we'll come to next part of this Vivo's examination. So it is my part, sir.
Madan, M. Madan.
Yeah. So anybody asking question? Anybody? So otherwise unmute your mic, please. So it is part of my duty, external examiner duty. So I want to share with the August audience of the internal and external supervisor the progress report of Mr. A. Ganesan. First of all, the external examiner from University of Malaysia has raised the simple question. The candidate note down the question. The question which has raised by the external examiner from Malaysia University. So, what are the contribution of your study in the local area development? In this similar question to the August audience raised by them. Note down your question. What are the contribution of your study in local area development? Okay, this is a question raised by the foreign examiner. So now you will respond to any observation about this question. Murugan, Ganesan. Hello, Ganesan. Hello, Ganesan. If Ganesan is linking with the audio.
Ganesan, sir, unmute yourself and then speak, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me. So, according to the external examiner, he has raised the simple question. That question is,
Yes, sir.
what are the contribution of our study in local area development, especially after the Vellore municipality became 2009 became municipal corporation? So, what are the measures has been taken by the municipal corporation to improve the local area development?
Yes, sir. Sir, first one, creating a more supportive and competitive business environment via leadership and policy making, sir. And next, investing in necessary infrastructure that will reduce the cost of business and increase in the case of decision doing business, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with the local area is improved or not after becoming a municipal corporation? Like for example, 2009. After 2009, the Vellore municipality became the municipal corporation. So have you agreed with the local area is improved or not?
Yes, sir. Agreed, sir.
Okay, let's go for a internal examiner. Internal examiner did not raise any question. So simple give the observation. And next for my own observation questions. Actually, the topic, as Dr. G. Karnamurthy mentioned here, that the topic is very relevant today because we are talking about today the pandemic situation. We are talking about the income and expenditure. So, what do you think about? Is there any impact of after the implementation of GST, goods and taxes, goods and service taxes? Is there? You have mentioned your presentation. So there is a difficulty to collect the tax, especially property tax from the people. So after the implementation of the GST, so the municipal corporation have faced any problem, difficulties to collecting the revenue.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me.
Sir, in my opinion, GST may be more efficient and beyond tax, sir. But the introduction may have taken away critical sources of revenue, such as local bodies of tax, sir. Local bodies of tax, entry tax, and advertisement tax, sir. For urban local government without paying any compensation, sir. And this is my opinion, sir.
Okay, very good. And the next observation of my own. Is there any improvement of in the field of education after the Vellore Municipal Corporation became the municipal corporation? There is any changes in the expenditure on education? We are talking about the pattern of expenditure on welfare schemes. The education is one of the welfare schemes which has been provided by the very poor people to improve the basic education, higher education. Is there any improvement in the field of education? Okay.
And, sir, the most important functions of yes, sir. Sir, the most important functions of municipal corporation in the field of education, sir, is to provide the primary education and secondary education, sir. It was established primary school and it to grants and aid, sir. To the non-government organization for this purpose, keep or check on working by the education officer, sir.
Okay, thank you. Last observation. So you have mentioned your presentation. There is the gap between income and expenditure of Vellore Municipal Corporation. So how to meet out fill up the gap between the income and expenditure? What are the measures has been taken by the corporation to fill the gap between the income and how they have managed it to meet out the gap?
Okay. Sir, Vellore Municipal Corporation is the service sector, sir. If any shortfalls income, they manage with the help of the state government funds, sir. If it depends on Vellore Municipal Corporation, any other corporations depends on NGO government and state government funds, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Now let us come to the final part of our PhD viewers examination. So I want to read out say something about the remarks of internal examiner. So I want to share to you the reports of the internal examiner, Dr. Subhash from Chandigarh, Gurgaon. So Mr. Dr. Subhash has mentioned that the thesis is very intellectual and super findings presented by the candidate, which is very nice. So I recommended that the public viewers to conducted and the degree may be avoided according to the rules and regulations of the university. And with regarding to the foreign examiner from Malaysia, so he has raised so many issues and problems. Especially, he has mentioned that in the topic, he said that you have to remove the study on. So this is the normally the research scholar used to any topic, the prefix of study on. So this is not proper way. So I agree with the external examiner. Suppose the research scholar wants to select the research topic means, so you cannot add the study on. Simply you can go to the concept. Take for example, income and expenditure, which is special reference to municipal corporation. This is so many observations. And he also recommended that the degree of award to the rules and regulation of university. And finally, I really appreciate the candidate, even though he hailed from the very poor, economically poor background and poor students. He has taken steps to complete to get the higher education, higher degree in the higher education. Take for example, PhD degree. So really appreciate the candidate and appreciate the supervisor and guide, Dr. Parvinam, to help the students to get the higher degree. And as far as my knowledge is concerned, the candidate has presented his thesis very systematically and informatively, and he has answered all the questions which has arisen by the august audience. He has cleared all the doubts, and he accepted the observation from the various audience, especially Dr. Karnamurthy, Dr. Yoganandam from Vellore University, head of the department, and Dr. Dilip Anand, and one person from the Vellore. So I think that he has answered all the questions. And according to that, I come to the final part of the Viva's examination. So with the approval of the august audience, with the approval of the principal in charge, Dr. Murthy, with the consent of Dr. Parvadam, and my own, so as per the subject of approval of the Trivandrum University, I recommend Mr. A. Ganesan to confer the highest degree, PhD philosophy in economics. Henceforth, he may be called as Dr. A. Ganesan. Thank you, one and all, for given the opportunity to conduct the BIOS examination. And thank you, and thank you. Now the BIOS examination is concluded. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, all the participants, for listening passionately. And I'm just concluding the session. Thank you so much.